do a lot of professional growth and development training, leadership training, whatever you want to call it. And every time, as I'm looking at the content, as I'm researching, as I'm studying, as I'm looking to provide some valuable resources, it all comes back to communication and being able to communicate effectively, communicate with impact. And when we think of communication, often we think about the words we're using, the text message we're sending, the email that we're sending, and we kind of are powering through just to get it done and get these thoughts onto somebody else's plate. And yet there's more to the communication than just the words that we're using. Only 7% of the language is words, right? When we look at 38% tone and 55% body language, words are just a small portion, but also words are powerful. So that 7% in what you're saying are powerful. And have you ever said something you wish you could take back? I've heard it referenced as like a tube of toothpaste. Once you squeeze out that toothpaste from the tube, it's really, you can't get it back in there. And those words are lingering and everlasting. And I know sometimes in our hurried worlds, we get frustrated and impatient and it can come across harsh. Heck, we do that at home. We do it at work. And sometimes we say those things that we don't mean to, or it'll sound, going back to that 38% of language is our tone. And I'll oftentimes, when I'm in concentration mode, my tone is curt and sharp. And it's all how the receiver is hearing it. And it's not necessarily the delivery. And I can't say I'm sorry. It's already been said that way. I can say I'm sorry, but that still resonates with them, that tone. And when we think about our body language, right? We think about the facial expressions, the shoulder shrugging, the eye rolling, the way we stand with our arms crossed, looking closed off. Communication plays a major role in the success of not just our businesses, but ourselves and others. I encourage you, study communication, because not just the words, the tone, the body language, but effective listening. Are you listening? Or are you so in tune about what you want to say next that you're thinking and formulating, you're not really hearing what that other person, because you want to get across what you want to say? Whether it's in a discussion or it's an argument, giving directions to somebody. Are you listening when somebody's bringing an issue to you, a concern, or maybe they just want to chat? I don't have time for that. I don't have time for this conversation. I don't have time. We have to make time. Because when we look at our labor pool, when we look at the folks that are working with us, we're not going to succeed without them. You can't do everything. And yet we have these human basic needs: to be heard, to be understood, to be valued, to be respected. And when you can take back 5 minutes of your day to listen, to engage with your staff, with your team, with your vendors, you'll reap a great reward. Try it.